Okay, let's talk food. As some of you may know, 14 years ago last month, I had bariatric surgery, gastric bypass, lost 120 pounds. That means my stomach is the size of an egg or a little more, which means I can only eat a half a cup to sometimes a full cup of food at a time. So in terms of meat, that means 3 ounces, maybe 4. Occasionally I've been able to eat a 6-ounce steak, but rarely. Meat has to be tender. So there's lots of things I cannot eat because they swell inside of me and get stuck. For example, I cannot eat pasta anymore. I cannot eat rice anymore. I can only occasionally tolerate scrambled eggs. Fried eggs are okay, and hard-boiled eggs are okay. Chicken has to be super moist, so I can rarely eat chicken. And I know within literally 2 bites if something is going to affect me because it feels like the food is stuck right here. I get what's called the foamies. It's like you throw up, but not a normal throw up you want to. It's all foam. And that lasts at least 2 hours before I can eat or drink anything. So meat has to be tender. Filet mignon is the only steak I can eat. When I was in Austria, super thin Wiener Schnitzel was okay. I was able to eat it. Very thin pork chops, turkey, things like that. So no pasta, no rice. Most breads I cannot eat. I do not like seafood. I'll tolerate salmon now and then, and maybe a little bit of tuna as long as it's mixed with mayonnaise. But I just can't eat a lot. I can eat yogurt, so I eat Greek yogurt, unflavored with fruit and granola. I eat cottage cheese. I eat beans and soup. I can eat slider foods like crackers. Not much else. My shakes, that's why I have a shake every day, and I add vegetables, fruit, and all sorts of things to it. So my dilemma, I knew it was going to be challenging being on the Camino. What was I going to eat? Because there's lots of bread, lots of pasta, lots of food I can't eat. Through Paris and through a few days ago, I felt okay. But as of 2 days ago, I literally felt like I was in starvation mode. So much more that yesterday I got scared that I was going to die out there, literally of starvation, that my organs were going to shut down. So people online have been brainstorming with me the stuff that I can eat. I cannot eat any of these pilgrim meals. Number one, it's way too much food, costs too much, and I can't eat it, so it's a waste. And even the salads here in Spain are made with iceberg lettuce only, which has no nutritional value, tomatoes and onions, and usually tuna, which I say leave off, and olives, which I say leave off. Sometimes they have corn. But that's the only kind of salad you get here. It's called ensalada mixta. So what can I eat? Breakfast on the Camino is coffee and tea and toast and juice. That's it. You don't get eggs, you don't get bacon, you don't get pancakes, you don't get oatmeal. None of that stuff. In fact, you can't even find individual instant oatmeal in stores. I've looked in grocery stores that are nothing compared to ours. You only have to buy a whole bag. So then how in the world would I cook it? So there's no oatmeal. And I forgot to look today for protein bars, but I'll look tomorrow. So breakfast here, I brought my Beachbody shakes. I've been having those once a day. I've been eating fruit, bananas, oranges, apples, plums, clementines. That's basically it. I can't buy grapes or strawberries or anything because I can't have a whole container. You know, what would I do with it? I can't carry it. Sometimes I have little yogurts. So I've had that a few times if they offer that for breakfast. Bread here is baguettes that they slice, no butter. So I'm quite sick of the bread. Tortilla española, looks like a pie made out of egg and potatoes. I've been eating those for protein, but I'm sick of those too. Just the thought of them now makes me sick. So, in other words, I wasn't eating a lot, hardly anything, and that's why I was in starvation mode. So the thing is, I have to now go to the grocery store, buy my own stuff I can eat. And let me show you what I did buy today. Luckily, I have a bag. I can carry it in, and for the day, I'll carry some of it. Well, first of all, I went to, somebody recommended, I went to a pharmacy, talked to the pharmacist about my situation, that I had bariatric surgery. I thought I was starving because I couldn't eat. She immediately said I needed these shakes. So I got 4 strawberry. She says it's for people when they don't eat. This is what they give them. It has 300 calories, 20 grams of protein, 7 of fiber. She said to eat them, you know, for every meal, but I'm not going to do that. I'm at least going to have 1 a day, and here's enough for 4 days. So I'll carry 1 with me tomorrow, or I'll have it for breakfast before I leave. And she said it's going to be a hit or miss whether I can find them in other pharmacies in Spain. So I will look. When I get to Burgos, a big city, hopefully I can. So Janine, thank you for suggesting these. I actually looked for shakes like these in the grocery store today, and they did not have them. Then I found they look like Ritz crackers, because I just need some. And to go with those, I got, where is it? Tuna. I have a little nice, so I can have a little tuna container with crackers. So there's some protein. I bought these lentils with chorizo sausage. They look like baked beans, I don't know. I will have to go to an albergue and ask them to warm it up in the microwave. It's not that big, so this can be a whole meal for me. So I like beans. I got, guess I'll eat this tonight, 20 grams of protein. It's a pudding, chocolate pudding. So I'm going to have that tonight. Let me leave that out. And I got yogurt. This is the only kind. I got it with strawberries, so I will have 2 at a time. I'll take 2 with me tomorrow, have them for my lunch on the road, and then maybe 2 at dinner time. Got 2 bananas. I ate 1, so this will be for the road tomorrow. Their bananas are tiny. And I don't know what this is. It looks like it says mi picoteo. So I forget what the word is in English for these. My mind is just shut down right now. So I will try and see if I like these. And that is it for now. When I need to find protein bars, I totally forgot to look for those. And we'll see what other grocery stores have on the way. So that is my dilemma. You can put in the comments any ideas you have for food, but eating out is not going to be for me. I'm going to have fruit and yogurt for breakfast. Try to get at least one of these shakes a day, plus my Shakeology once a day. And just buy stuff high in protein and more of these things. And like I said, this tuna with crackers will be good. And maybe I can find some soups with beans that I can ask the albergues that I stay if they can warm them up for me. So that's my dilemma. I feel better today. My walk was okay. 20 kilometers. I've been drinking, it's called Aquarius. It's an electrolyte replacement drink. It tastes like juice. There's no carbonation. Kind of like the equivalent of Gatorade here. So I had 2 of those today, plus my own Beachbody Hydrate. So I do not want to give up. Yesterday, I literally thought I was going to have to give up and come home because I was going to starve. But I think as long as I shop for myself, I will do okay. So that's it. This is going to be a separate video on Sandra's Camino food journey.